As the road to the championship begins, your 18-3 Suffolk Sharks take on the 2-16 Borough of Manhattan Panthers. Will this matchup be the first of many wins for the Sharks, or will this road stop short here? I'm Peter Nicolino, alongside Ryan Forte with the opening day matchup of the 2022 playoffs. Ryan, what are your thoughts heading into this game?
Peter, I'm very, very excited to see what's going to go on tonight as the Sharks take on the Panthers. I'm looking to see some crazy, flashy dunks, layups, plays, anything we got. I want to see it. I want to see a great, great game. For the stats for the Sharks, 71 points per game and rebounds per game, 33.4, and assists per game, 15.5. Coach Trey has been doing a great job with those plays with this team. And the field goal percentage at 42.6. Peter, what do we got for the Panthers?
Well, the Panthers are sitting at 63.5 points per game, 35.8 rebounds per game, 9.8 assists per game, and they're shooting at a 38% field goal percentage. And now here's Laura Adams with our sideline report.
Thanks, Peter. I had the chance to speak with Coach Correa before the game, and he says that this team has continued to surprise him all season long, and he expects that we're going to see that again here tonight. Back to you.
We'll be right back with tip-off. You're watching Sharks TV and listening on Suffolk Radio.
Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com. Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com.
Learn how to ride a motorcycle? Well, now you can. Come join Suffolk's motorcycle training course at the Ammerman campus, parking lot 8C, Saturdays and Sundays. For more information, call 631-862-7433 or email us at info@lrn2ride.com.
Hi, I'm Vincenzo Mediate, Program Director of Suffolk County Community College Internet Radio, here to help you make SCCCIR.com a little more accessible on your mobile device, Apple or Android. Let's start with Apple. Open up Safari and navigate to SCCCIR.com. Then tap the Suffolk Radio play button right on the webpage. That'll open up the station's web player. Then tap the share button at the bottom of the screen. That's the box with the arrow pointing upwards in it. Then on the bottom row of icons, scroll to and tap add to home screen. On the following screen, name the shortcut. I recommend Suffolk Radio. And press add. Now on to Android. Open up the internet app, navigate to SCCCIR.com and tap play beside the Suffolk Radio logo, which opens the station's web player. Then tap the menu button on the bottom right. Those are the three horizontal lines. Press Add Page to, Home Screen, and then that's it. You just have to press Add. There you go. Suffolk Radio just became a little easier to get to. So let the music play on. It's all hits all the time on Suffolk Radio.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You might be wondering what I'm watching on my computer. I'm actually watching Suffolk's You Should Know series. Wait, you don't know what Suffolk's You Should Know series is? As a Suffolk County Community College student, you should know what Suffolk's You Should Know series is. You Should Know is a series of public service announcements broadcasted to inform current and incoming students on educational and informational messages from Scc's broadcasting. You can learn how to create your schedule, how to use the bookstore, all about our meal plans, and a lot more. You Should Know is created by students for students from Scc's RTV program. To check out some of their work, go to youtube.com, search up Sccc RTV, and click playlists, where you can find all the You Should Knows you could ever wish for.
Hello, Suffolk Sharks. In today's news, priority registration for summer and fall 2022 begins on Monday, April 4th. Make sure to sign up for any future classes at either the Emmerman building or at home on the Suffolk homepage. Save the date and make the correct decision for your future.
Hey, you want to know what I'm listening to? Suffolk County Community College's internet radio. The music here is as diverse as students all across the campuses. And they play anything from Billy Joel to Ariana Grande. But the best part about it is, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I just go to sccir.com and click the play button. So start listening today. It's all hits all the time at sccir.com.
The Suffolk Community College Foundation awards more than $500,000 in scholarships annually to hundreds of students, so it has never been easier to apply for a scholarship. The foundation offers a broad range of scholarships for new, continuing, and graduating students. All you do is follow a few simple steps. Step 1. Go to the sunnysuffolk.edu website, then search scholarships. Step 2. Select the first page and look for Getting Started. Step 3. Find the link to sign into the online scholarship system.
All right, welcome. We'll be about to begin the first playoff game of hopefully many for these 2022 Suffolk Sharks. Joined by Greeny's Ryan Forte. Ryan, how excited are you for this?
Man, Peter, I am super excited. This game has been such a lead. I've been getting ready for this for a couple days now. Mentally preparing myself, mentally, physically getting ready to be ready for a great game tonight. I guess, the Suffolk Sharks take on the Borough of Manhattan Panthers. You ready for tip-off?
Tip-off goes to the Panthers, as that's Jeremiah Carty passing it back over to Jaleel Kearney. Kearney guarded by Koskett. Can't find an opening, so he drives. Kicks it back out. No good. That was Emmanuel Anakdan.
Great.
And here's going to be Koskett. Koskett's going to call a play right at half court here. He reacts over to A.J. Knight. A.J. Knight looking for an opening. Manderson, corner three, doesn't like it. Over to Knight. Knight over to Koskett. Koskett back over to Manderson for the corner three. No good. Still no points so far in this game. As this is going to be Jaleel Kearney taking it up the court, guarded by Koskett again. Jaleel trying to use some moves on him. Kicks back out. No good. Kearney for three. No good. That was an air ball.
Just wanted to give an honorable mention to Julius Goddard. He's been an amazing defensive player this year. Has been a great player as he's, tonight was his senior night. Senior night for the Suffolk Sharks and the cheerleaders themselves.
Absolutely, and it's wonderful to see them. Wonderful to see how all these parents and the great turnout here for this playoff game, Ryan. This is going to be Geithan Filzame right under the net. No good. Can't get it. Goddard can't get it either. I believe it's going to be a foul on the call though.
Yeah, they started Gaithan Phil's aim tonight. As usually they would start Joshua Blair. I wonder what Coach Correa has been, going through his head, thinking maybe we'll give this kid a start, maybe to see what he's going to do for his senior night.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Got its first one. That's good. That's going to start this game. 1-0 Sharks.
Trickled in pretty well.
No, it was a wonderful, wonderful first score of the game. And he's going to be second one now. No good. Got it for 1 of 2 from the line. This is going to be Jeremiah Carty taking it up the court, guarded by Manderson. Manderson not giving him an inch.
Use it.
The pick no good. Kicks it back out. No good. That's going to be Annika. No good. But a quick pick up. Jeremiah Carty puts that in. He's going to be Manderson. Koskett. Kosket's going to direct traffic here. Kicks it out to Manderson. Manderson, guarded by Kearney. No good.
Wow.
But that's going to be good.
What a great layup by Gaithan Phil's aim.
That's right. That's what you need out of him. Stand under the net, get those good boards, and just finish.
Sharks are playing tight coverage on these Panthers.
No, it's a great defensive game early in this matchup. Koskett showing that now, not giving him an inch, kicking it out. That's going to be Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes kicking it out to Kearney. Kearney for 2. No good. That's going to be
good defensive rebound.
Koskett, Manderson. Manderson didn't like the shot. Gives it back out to Koskett. Koskett back out to Goddard. It's still 3-2. Oh, and that makes it 6-2. That was Goddard with a great shot.
It's an amazing shot.
So still a lot of time in this first half as these Sharks are putting up an early lead, and hopefully they can make more of that.
Jeremiah Carty and William Brown are the best three-point shooters for the Panthers. They are lethal shooters, had been able to put up these great three-point shots for these Panthers. Maybe they can pull out something tonight. We'll see in the next coming few minutes.
That's right, and Emmanuel Anakan was fouled on that play, I believe fouled by Manderson, Koskett. So he's going to take 2 at the line.
Anakin is standing at 6'8" with 34 blocks on this season. That's just mind-baffling as it is.
That's right, Ryan. That's an insane height, and the wingspan on him. I don't know if many can see this on the TVs there. Insane wingspan, long arms, long legs, and an extremely athletic individual.
He averages 2.3 blocks per game, and he's only played 15 games this season. That's just an outstanding thing to see.
That's right, Ryan. He's a defensive anchor for these Panthers. This is going to be Koskett kicking it out to Knight. Knight back out to Koskett. They're playing a little bit of catch there. As that's Manderson under the hoop. Going to have to AJ Knight for 3. That's
wow! Look at that three-point shot by AJ Knight.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think he wants to have a great senior night here.
He looks pretty solid in warm-ups as well.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Spencer.
Look at that.
Oh, there's Goddard. Goddard couldn't finish. And there's going to be Emmanuel Anakan giving it back out.
These Sharks are playing strong defense on these Panthers.
That's right. They have a great. Oh, the post no good. And there's Kearney. Didn't like the shot. Thought about it. Thinking about kicking it out. Kicks it out. That's going to be William Brown with the ball. William Brown guarded by Manderson. Manderson not giving him an inch. Manderson a great defensive standout.
Manderson is watching him like a hawk.
That's right.
Wow.
Great high-rise 3 by William Brown. That was a Dirk fadeaway. That was high.
As I said earlier, William Brown, Jeremiah Carty, these lethal three-point shooters for these Panthers. They have 20. Addison, going into this game, they had 25 three-pointers, going into it.
Gaithan Phil's aim for 3, no good. That's going to be Spencer Brown under the hoop picking that up. And here's going to be Carty. Carty's going to bring it out. As it's 9-7 early in this Suffolk game. Suffolk Sharks leading by 2. And that's Manuel Anakan. Anakan out to Carty. Carty's going to drive. Kick it back out to Anakan. Anakan for 3. No good. Great board by Julius Goddard.
Another defensive rebound by Goddard.
As here's Manderson. Manderson didn't like it. And so here's Gaitham.
Wow.
And that's 2.
Look at that.
That was good. Was that a little Euro out of Gaitham?
It looked like a Euro
hit
step.
A little fade.
It's clean, super clean.
That was clean. For a big man, that was a clean, clean Euro. As here's Kearney. Kearney back at half court, really. Kicks it out to William Brown. William Brown just had that three-pointer earlier. Is he going to drive? No good. He kicks it out. Oh, that was poked out by
defense.
Poked out by Koskett. A.J. Knight able to pick it up. Pick it out to Manderson. Manderson for three. No good. Manderson trying to get that board off of his shot. He almost took the shot and then got the rebound.
That would have been great. I would have loved to see that play.
Yeah, the infinite rebound. You can do it as many times in the game as you want. Oh, Manderson, again, defensively stopping Cardi. Anakin. Oh, great steal by Goddard. Goddard's going to take a three here. That's good. That's a great play.
Splash.
It's going to take a timeout. Timeout by the Panthers. They have no way to react to that. What a play for a senior night.
As they're up by 7 points, 14-7 as the Sharks are up with 14 minutes left. This game is already looking great as they're putting on great defensive plays. Julius Goddard already has defensive rebound. Like right here, his amazing three-pointer, splash, instant 3 points. Love to see it from Julius Goddard. He's been a player. He's been player of the game in the last few games.
That's right. He got that. He must have had his Skittles. Yeah.
He's using those Skittles to his advantage.
The Skittles before the game. He must have had a whole lot of Skittles as he got that steal, a wonderful steal. Grabbed it, snatched it out of the air, took it to the other side, and shot that open three, and he splashed that. As Panthers are going to have to try and think of ways to neutralize this damage as they're down by double the score they have. 14 minutes and 8 seconds left in this game, and the Sharks are having a great first part of their senior night. Hopefully they can make more of that, Ryan.
I would love to see some maybe more flashy plays like Gaithan Filzame. We haven't seen him done that in a long time. You wouldn't expect a big man to make those flashy layups, and it's a great way to start off the game. It's bringing the crowd. It's a lot of live action, something you don't really see at a basketball game like this.
That's right. Now these Sharks have done phenomenal under the hoop in the paint so far in this game. Hopefully they can capitalize more on those opportunities that they've been getting. As this timeout's about to end here, it's going to be Panthers ball to inbound. That's going to be Jeremiah Cardi to inbound the ball here.
Joshua Blair subbing in for Julius Goddard.
It is still 14-7 with just a little bit more than 14 minutes left in this game. Here's Cardi calling a play. Cardi's going to be guarded by Knight. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes kicking it back out to Cardi. Cardi's going to try and dice. No good. Tries to drive. Kicks it out to Kearney. Kearney for three. No good. Oh, but a rebound for the Panthers. He's going to have to Barnes. Barnes for two. And it's good. That was a deep two by Barnes. And that's his first 2 points of the game, and it's his first shot of the game. So
that was
hopefully
great.
He can make more of that.
That's a great two-pointer. I like that.
No, that long two, and for a big man, that's hard to find a guy who can shoot the long two. It's here's Knight kicking it back out to Koskett. Koskett over to Jalen Williamson, who's been subbed into the game now, and that's Gaithan Filzame. And here's Joshua Blair. No good. Oh, William Brown under the hoop.
Almost hit that out of bounds there.
That was almost out of bounds. It's going to give it out to Cardi. Cardi guarded by Knight. Cardi's going to try and go around him. The pick wasn't good enough. As there's William Brown looking for three, didn't like it. Jalen Williamson going to stalk him like a hawk.
Look at that. Nice spin move.
But that's William Brown back out again. Oh, but he diced up Williamson.
Wow.
Can't finish the two, though. That was a nice crossover by Cardi. As there's Williamson going out to Koskett. Koskett's going to try and call a play here. Sharks react, get into their spots. Gaithan gets set to pick, no good. Gaithan, but that was a play.
Wide
Gaithan
open.
For three,
wow.
No good. Rebound goes to the Sharks. He's going to kick it out to Gaithan. Gaithan's going to have Koskett. Koskett going to call another play. See what happens here. He's going to give it out to Williamson. Williamson back out to Knight. Knight's going to drive, shoot, no good. That's going to be a rebound going over to William. Make that Jaleel Kearney. Kearney's going to try and drive. Doesn't find anything there, so he gives it out to Anakin. And that's Barnes. Barnes no good. So it's going to go rebound for Koskett. Koskett can give it out to Williamson. Williamson doesn't see anything. He's going to try and shoot. No good.
Jalen Williamson as the sixth man for the Sharks. He's looking as really, really solid. He could potentially make the starting lineup as well if Correa decides to switch it up a little bit.
Absolutely. In this guard-dominated team, it's hard for him to make his spot, but he's definitely made an impact.
He's definitely proven himself as the sixth man for this team.
Absolutely. He's the first guy subbed in at all times. And this is going to be Cardi. Cardi's going to call a play, try and find something he can do. He's going to drive, shoot. No good. That's going to be a rebound for Williamson. Another thing Williamson can do is rebound. He's not exactly the tallest guy, but he can jump. He's got some hops on him.
He's got a lot of hops on him.
That's right. Koski's going to call a play, give it out to Knight. Knight's going to go around him, shoot. That's
wow.
good. That was nothing but net.
That was great crossover.
Nothing but net. Phenomenal crossover. It's 16-9 with 11 minutes left in this game, left in this first half.
He had to stumble a little bit.
No. This is going to be Cardi. Cardi's guarded by Knight. The pick wasn't good. He's going to give it out to Kearney. Kearney for three. That's good.
That was a nice screen by Barnes. I liked how they did that.
That's right. That was a good screen. It's going to be Koski's going to try and react. It's 16-12, 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game. Koski's playing hot potato with him as Williamson takes it at the corner. But that's Geitham under the hoop.
Wow.
Make that Joshua Blair, and Joshua Blair for two.
As I was saying earlier in the pre-show, their assists per game. Now we see where it's coming from. Coach Correa has been an amazing coach to these guys. Putting them across the map. Looks like we got a foul here.
That's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be a charge, Ryan. And there's going to be some subs coming in here. That's going to be Yvonne Filzane, Julius Goddard. And for the Panthers, you're going to have Rohamar Joseph. Joseph coming in for Jaleel Kearney. As he's going to be William Brown, going to inbound the ball here. Guarded by Williamson. Williamson not giving him any openings. Williamson tried to jump, couldn't get it.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, that guy must play receiver for the football team there. That was Rohamar Joseph. Rohamar's got some hops on him. Got to look out for that. As that shot by Cardi was no good. Joseph got the rebound, though. Joseph couldn't finish. It's going to be foul on the play.
It's 18-12 with roughly 10 minutes left. The Sharks have been putting an amazing defensive, plays on them. These guys have big hops. Julius Goddard, Jalen Williamson, and, Aaron Kuzcott has been the defensive core of this team right now.
This is going to be Rohamar Joseph taking two at the line. He makes his first one. He was only in for about, 10 seconds? He was in for 10 seconds. He got the foul, and he's going to get a free two. He made the first one. Here comes the second one now. And it's no good. So he made half his shots at the line. Good start for him. Hopefully he can make more. As Koskit's going to make a play here. But there's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to be a foul on the Panthers. That's going to be William Brown. William Brown didn't like that call, though. So it's going to be an inbound by...
Looks like to be A.J. Knight.
Inbound by A.J. Knight. Knight's going to kick it out to Goddard. Goddard out to Koskett. Koskett couldn't hold on. That almost went out across half court. Williamson's going to give it over to Yvonne. Yvonne under the net. No good. Stuffed by Barnes, but he was able to recover. That time it wasn't.
This game's starting to look really aggressive out there, Peter.
That's right. It's going to be 18-13 with 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game. He's going to kick it out to Cardi. Cardi guarded by Knight. Cardi's going to try and dissect this play, try and figure out what he can do here. Nothing. Gives it out to Anakan. Back out to Cardi. Now Joseph under the net couldn't finish. Koskett didn't like the play, didn't like the call. So it's going to be foul, another two at the line for Rohamar Joseph. Joseph, he's been in for about a minute, and he's made a very big impact. He's been quite the pest for the Sharks so far that he's been in.
Yeah, definitely, Peter. He's definitely been trying to get this in that first minute. He's been playing amazing. He's been playing more aggressive than these other Panthers have, but it's looking a great way for them.
That's right. Joseph has really brought a spark into these Panthers. As he's brought it back up, it's going to be 18-13. He's going to take his second shot now. No good. So he's 1 for 4 at the line. Made his first one, missed the next three. Koskett again, starting it up, main point. He's going to call a play, bring A.J. Knight into motion. Now Knight's going to be taking the helm. Take it back up to Koskett. Jalen Williams at the corner, back to Koskett. Koskett out to Yvonne. Yvonne back to Koskett. They're playing hot potatoes out there. Julius Goddard under the net, under the hoop.
Block.
Great block. But
Whoa,
great
look at
great
that.
rebound. That was a phenomenal rebound by Jalen Williamson. Again, he got up there.
It's like you said earlier, it's like a hot potato out here.
Oh my goodness. And here's Cardi. Cardi's going to try and make a play here. Not many of these plays have worked out for them. And that's going to be Kearney. Kearney guarded by Koskett. Anakin back out to Joseph. Joseph looking for somebody open. That's Barnes. Barnes back to Joseph. Hard fought two.
Wow.
That was in his mouth. Oh my goodness, that was hard.
So, you know, Romar Joseph.
BMCC came to play today. That's going to be a timeout by Coach Correa and the Sharks. They're going to have to find a way to react to that.
That was an aggressive play, man. As they're, 18-15. Sharks are still up, but the Panthers are starting to come back a little bit. So on the block here, this is a great block by Emmanuel Anakin. He's sitting at 6'8". Like, he came in this game 34 blocks, I said earlier. He's just adding on and on and on to that.
That's right. He's quite the player, Ryan. Quite the player. And if I'm Coach Correa, I'm saying there's two guys you got to watch out for. There's two guys who pretty much are going to be the key guys that you have to look out for. And that's going to be Anakin and, of course, Joseph. That's Romar Joseph and Emmanuel Anakin. So if you look on the benches, you'll see that these guys are intense. These guys are really getting into this game. That's Coach Tommy Keenan. Tommy Keenan really getting into those players as he knows that they're still in this game, very much in this game. A lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of fight in both these teams so far. It's 18-15 with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left in this first half of playoff action, Ryan.
Yeah, Peter, I'm starting to get really hyped up for this now as we're trickling towards the second half. I'm expecting big things from the Sharks to come out now.
That's right. You see Ryan, Tommy Keenan, the coach, a little red in the face after yelling all that, but likewise, that was wonderful. I bet if I'm a Panther, I'm pretty hyped up now.
Yeah, the Sharks don't want nobody swimming in their tank. They call the Brookhaven Gymnasium their Shark Tank.
That's right. That's going to be Jalen Williamson out with the ball there. He's going to look for something. He finds Koskett for three. No good. Rebound goes over to Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes give it out to Cardi. Cardi's going to take it up the court. He's going to drive. Look for the net. No good. Rebound over to A.J. Knight. A.J. Knight with the rebound. Goddard open across the.
Wow.
Poked out.
So close. Goddard did not like that call.
Jaleel Kearney poked that out just at the last second after Goddard. That's a bad turnover by Goddard. Goddard almost had a free layup there as he was going to be Kearney taking it up the court the other way. And so Goddard's going to guard him, try and get some revenge on him.
Those Skittles got to kick in by now.
Let's hope. We saw some Skittle Matters earlier in the game. He's guarding Joseph here. Joseph not getting anywhere with him though. As he drives now, looks for it, no good. Didn't make that one under the net. Koskett's gonna dish it out, no good. He's gonna go.
That was a good Euro.
No, that was some fancy movement. He just couldn't finish there.
Maybe even too fancy right now. Maybe this early in the game as they're 18-15. They're pretty close, only 3 points apart.
Kearney drives.
Wow.
Oh, he almost had some jelly on that play. He got down hard. He's still on the Suffolk Sharks net. As does Goddard, couldn't finish the two. He's going to give it out to Joseph. Joseph with the board. As does Kearney on the other side. Doesn't like the shot. So he's going to look around and give it out to Cardi. Cardi's going to drive. No good. Just 7 minutes left in this first half as Spencer Barnes doesn't make that two.
A lot of fouls being thrown around.
That's right. That's right. And that was Cardi with the foul. Didn't like the play. So it's going to be Koskett that inbound the ball. It's going to get inbounded over to A.J. Knight. A.J. Knight's going to take it up the court very slowly. He's going to take his time. He's going to call his play as the Panthers getting ready to sub in a few players here, Ryan.
You know what, Peter? I was thinking about this earlier. Jeremiah Cardi and William Brown, almost like the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. That reminds me a lot of them.
Now, right as you said that, Aaron Koskett nailed a nice, good two. And here's going to be Cardi taking it up, guarded by Knight. Cardi tried to use the move on him, didn't work. Carney guarded by Williamson, giving back out to Cardi. Cardi under the hoop, no good. That was stuffed over by Julius Goddard. And so here's Koskett on the other side. Koskett, he's in.
Aaron Koskett looking a little mad now.
No, he didn't like the Sharks got to get into their spots. They're not getting into their spots. They got to listen to their leader there. As here's Geithan, Phil's aim for three. No good. But a great rebound by Jalen Williamson under the hoop. There were just 4 Panthers around him. Still, it's going to be out on the Panthers. Jalen Williamson, in a sea of Panthers, went up and grabbed that rebound, and he was able to come down with it. Unfortunately, it was poked out, but it's going to be still Sharks ball. As it's going to be A.J. Knight to inbound it here. A.J. Knight's looking for it. Geithan fills in before it. There's Manderson subbed into the game now. So Manderson with the ball here. Manderson's going to give it out to Knight. Knight's going to give it out to Geitham. Geitham's going to drive. That's going to be a foul. Foul over on Geitham. Fills in. Looked a little bit like a flop, but
I don't know about that one, Peter.
You know, Geitham, he's a strong guy. He's a big guy, but I don't know about that.
He's a big guy, but I don't think
he's the Hulk. No. And so here's Cardi. Cardi's going to take it up at half court, guarded by Manderson. Manderson's going to get diced around a little bit.
Great poke by Manderson.
That's right, but great footwork by both players. Unfortunately, lost to Jalen Williamson. Koskett going to try and take the 2. Jalen Williamson going to take 2. There it is.
Super clean. Done. Job done. Finished.
That was great decision making by Aaron Koskett. He was guarded. He was the first one down there, and he was down there first, but there was a guy right behind him, and he was guarded. So once he dished it out to Williamson, Williamson knew when to shoot, and then he made that easy 2. It's 22-15 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. And here's Spencer Barnes subbing in for Cardi. That's Manderson giving out to Koskett. Koskett again. Koskett going to give it to Williamson. Williamson going to drive. Shooting, no good. There's Spencer Barnes with the ball, giving it out to Jaleel Kearney. Kearney's going to try and call traffic. Giving it out to William Brown. William Brown looking for an open guy. Doesn't find one, so he drives. And I believe that might have been a swat by Geitham. There's Williamson heavily guarded by Brown. Koskett going to take 3. No good. Oh, Manderson tried to go up for that ball.
He almost got there.
Manderson standing at about a good 5'6", 5'7". He almost got that ball off a 6'5" center for the Panthers. It's 22-15 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, left in this first half. Oh, Kearney almost lost the ball, and I believe he did. That's going to be a turnover. Bad turnover by the Panthers there. Now that's one he'd love to have back there, ain't that right, Ryan?
You got that right, Peter.
And so it's going to be Sharks ball. Koskett, of course, taking it up the court. Gets it half court now, giving it out to Manderson. Manderson wide open for 3. Can't finish, though. These Sharks have not done well at the 3-point line.
No,
they've gotten a lot of opportunities.
They were practicing their layups and their dunks in the beginning of their warm-ups, but not many 3-pointers. Maybe they're being a little too confident about that.
That's right. They got to learn to shoot the better 3 ball. You got to wonder, are they nervous in this playoff game, as they've kind of not done well at the 3-point line? So you got to think to yourself, these Sharks have never been in the playoffs, as there was no season last year. So you got to say, are they a little worried? Are they a little nervous?
It's all a fresh start. You know, these guys might be scared. They might be a little nervous, but honestly, I got some confidence. I think they can pull it off. You know, as they are up 22-15 with 3:47 left in the game. I got some confidence. I think they can pull it off.
That's right. As Williamson gets a hard fought 2. Good by him. He's having himself a good senior night so far.
Attican slammed the backboard. I don't know if that looked like some boards there, but man, that would look a little scary.
That was a little risky, as there were 3 Panthers around him when he made that. As this William Brown, guarded by Knight, tries to use the moves on him. William Brown is going to dish it out over to Joseph. Joseph, a little too strong on that shot. And he shoots 2 times, and he's too strong on both sides. As this is Knight. Knight's going to take it up. Not many guarded by him. They're giving it out. Oh,
great
tough
steal.
Turnover. That's Joseph. Joseph got back for those 2 missed shots. But he looks a little injured in the hand.
Looks like his wrist.
That's right, he's limping right now. He already had a bandage on that wrist, but he seems to be grabbing it again. It's going to be 24-15 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game, as Spencer Barnes can't finish this 2. And that's going to be a rebound by the Sharks, and here's going to be Jordan Manderson to inbound that ball, as here comes Julius Goddard subbing in for A.J. Knight.
I'm trying to see what maybe Julius Goddard can pull off here and trickling into the end of this first half.
Julius Goddard is playing the in terms of playing against the Borough of Manhattan Panthers, earlier in the season, they gave him his second lowest career points. He only put up 3 against the Panthers. He's doing a little better now, but it's got to be, you got to realize that he's playing against a team that shut him down last time.
Yeah, I'm sure he's trying to definitely put on his best game tonight, as you know, it is the first round of the playoffs.
That's right, and here's Joseph. Joseph seems to be a little better as he's using both those wrists of his. But he's not going to find an open guy. That's stolen by Goddard. Goddard on the other side. He's going to go for 2. Can't finish, but there's going to be a foul on the call. Goddard laying down there, right at the other side. You got to hope he's not. You got to hope he's okay.
Looked like he hit his head on the bottom of the mat.
Oh goodness. Well,
thank goodness.
Up now. He seems he can be okay. He's going to take his 2 at the free throw line. You know, if you're the Sharks, you got to be a little worried here. You got to hope he's okay. You got to hope he's going to be good for the rest of this game, because he's a key part of this team. He's going to take his first one now. Can't make it. So it's still going to be 24-15 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in this first half of Sharks basketball. Goddard seems to be moving a little faster now. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to take his shot now. Not able to make both at the line. Goddard really hopes he had those shots again. There's going to be William Brown. Doesn't like the 3. He's going to drive. Try and find an open man. That's Anakin. Anakin over to Cardi. Cardi back over to Jaleel. Jaleel couldn't finish. Koskett really ran to that defensive assignment. He's limping now, and so we're going to need Knight to sub in for him. Seems to be limping. Looks to be about his left thigh, Ryan?
Looks like a left knee.
Left knee.
Could potentially be an ACL.
Oh, that's not good. Well, he's going over to the trainer now. Hopefully he's okay. And so here's Geitham fills in, guarded by 2 Panthers. And that's Manderson for 3. Can't finish. Oh, that ball was bounced off the Panthers' head. That was Emmanuel Anakin using his head on that play. And here's going to be Cardi. Jeremiah Cardi guarded by Manderson, Jordan Manderson. That's a good matchup for those 2. Those 2 are pretty evenly matched, I'd say. But here's Cardi, couldn't hold on to it. He's going to Anakin for 3. That's good. Wow. Emmanuel Anakin with a great 3-point shot. It's going to make it 24-18 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in that game. So I guess that headbutt really helped Anakin with his shot. He got the headbutt and he got the 3.
Got his head in the game. As the Sharks sub 24-15 with 1 minute and 8 left in this game. In this half. You know, it's going to look a great maybe for the Sharks. Maybe they can keep the lead up.
That's right, Ryan. 24-18. As Aaron Koskett, you have to mention, Aaron Koskett is quite the home player. You know, you hate seeing it. You hate seeing a guy go down. You hate seeing a guy have to lift. And so that last 3 by Anakin, I think that's his 3rd 3 of this game. He's done great for these Panthers. He's been a great scorer. And so it's 24-18 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this first half of Sharks playoff basketball. You hate to see a guy like Aaron Koskett out now, but we hope he's okay. Aaron Koskett shoots a lot better. He plays a lot better at home. He has more points, rebounds, assists, steals, and he shoots a whole lot better at home. I see he's going to be A.J. Knight filling in for Koskett, giving it to Manderson. Manderson giving it to Goddard. Goddard stolen by Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes gives it out to Cardi. Cardi's going to try and call traffic here. He's going to call a play here. Manderson not giving him an inch. Manderson's going to try and get him. Great. But it's Anakin. Anakin giving it back to Cardi. Great steal by Knight. What a play by A.J. Knight. And so the ball's going to be in Knight's hands again, guarded by Cardi. You've still got 25 seconds left. Knight's going to try and get the shot off here. And so clock counting down now. A.J. Knight's going to try and call a play with 15 seconds left on this clock. And so A.J. Knight's going to try and drive. Shooting, no good. Here comes Carney on the other side with 5 seconds left in this game, left in this half. Poked out by Goddard. it's going to be Panthers ball with 3 seconds even left on this clock. Still 24-18 in this first half. And so he's going to be Kearney. He's going to inbound the ball. He's going to have to take that shot right in the first person who gets it. Here's Cardi. Cardi's going to try and get the shot off. No good. He got that ball off. He really was upset with himself he couldn't get that one in. But Sharks lead by 6 in this first half. A really hard-fought game, Ryan. You know, not to say that this wasn't expected, but these Sharks are really giving them a lot of leeway and a little bit more of a fight. And it's interesting to see. These Panthers are really giving the Sharks, they have to earn this one. And it's going to be halftime for that first half of Suffolk Sharks basketball.
Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com.
Learn how to ride a motorcycle? Well, now you can. Come join Suffolk's motorcycle training course at the Ammerman campus, parking lot 8C, Saturdays and Sundays. For more information, call 631-862-7433 or email us at info@lrn2ride.com.
Hi, I'm Vincenzo Mediate, Program Director of Suffolk County Community College Internet Radio, here to help you make SCCCIR.com a little more accessible on your mobile device, Apple or Android. Let's start with Apple. Open up Safari and navigate to SCCCIR.com. Then tap the Suffolk Radio Play button right on the webpage. That'll open up the station's web player. Then tap the share button at the bottom of the screen. That's the box with the arrow pointing upwards in it. Then on the bottom row of icons, scroll to and tap add to home screen. On the following screen, name the shortcut. I recommend Suffolk Radio. And press add. Now on to Android. Open up the internet app, navigate to SCCCIR.com and tap play beside the Suffolk Radio logo, which opens the station's web player. Then tap the menu button on the bottom right. Those are the 3 horizontal lines. Press Add Page to, Home Screen, and then that's it. You just have to press Add. There you go. Suffolk Radio just became a little easier to get to. So let the music play on. It's all hits all the time on Suffolk Radio.
Hello Sharks fans, Rob Socia here. Welcome back to another edition of the Sharks Halftime Show. We are joined here today by a member of the softball team, Nina Yaruso, and she's an outfielder. How did you start playing softball?
My brothers played baseball, so I started with baseball and then I transitioned to softball.
That's cool. What's it like being on this year's team?
This year's team, we have a lot of returners. We went to nationals last year, so we kind of have a grip of what it's like. So we're excited.
What's the best advice Coach Christina has given you so far?
He's taught me how to incorporate professionalism into my leadership skills, and like when it comes to emailing coaches, making sure it's very professional.
Yeah, that's always vital. What can fans expect from your team this season?
A trophy. We're bringing it home.
That's what I like to hear. Now we just got some fun questions. What's your favorite restaurant?
I like
any pizza place on Long Island, specifically Coliseo's.
Okay, I gotta try that one out.
Yeah.
If you get to meet one athlete, dead or alive, who would you want to meet and why?
I don't have any athlete in particular. I would love to meet any Olympian. I think their lifestyle is crazy.
Yeah, it must be. What's your favorite place to visit?
My grandma's house.
That's cool.
I love her.
Give some grandma just cookies or something?
Yeah, food, all of it.
Nice. All right, that's all the time we have for this edition of Sharks Halftime. I'd like to thank Nina for coming here today, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You might be wondering what I'm watching on my computer. I'm actually watching Suffolk's You Should Know series. Wait, you don't know what Suffolk's You Should Know series is? As a Suffolk County Community College student, you should know what Suffolk's You Should Know series is. You Should Know is a series of public service announcements broadcasted to inform current and incoming students on educational and informational messages from Scc's broadcasting. You can learn how to create your schedule, how to use the bookstore, all about our meal plans, and a lot more. You Should Know is created by students for students from Scc's RTV program. To check out some of their work, go to youtube.com, search up Sccc RTV, and click playlists, where you can find all the You Should Knows you could ever wish for.
Hello, Suffolk Sharks. In today's news, priority registration for summer and fall 2022 begins on Monday, April 4th. Make sure to sign up for any future classes at either the Emmerman building or at home on the Suffolk homepage. Save the date and make the correct decision for your future.
Hey, you want to know what I'm listening to? Suffolk County Community College's internet radio. The music here is as diverse as students all across the campuses. And they play anything from Billy Joel to Ariana Grande. But the best part about it is, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I just go to scccir.com and click the play button. So start listening today. It's all hits all the time at scccir.com.
The Suffolk Community College Foundation awards more than $500,000 in scholarships annually to hundreds of students, so it has never been easier to apply for a scholarship. The foundation offers a broad range of scholarships for new, continuing, and graduating students. All you do is follow a few simple steps. Step 1. Go to the sunnysuffolk.edu website, then search scholarships. Step 2. Select the first page and look for Getting Started. Step 3. Find the link to sign into the online scholarship system. You can find all the possible scholarships displayed under Opportunities in an easy-to-look-at format. If a scholarship you're interested in requires a letter of recommendation, you must notify the reference ahead of time. The status of the scholarship application may be tracked via the online scholarship system that you apply through, and if the scholarship is approved, you will receive an email to let you know. For more information, visit the college website at sunnysuffolk.edu and search scholarships.
Take Back the Night is an event at Suffolk Community College that brings awareness to the issues of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Take Back the Night has been held at Suffolk Community College since 2018, led by Professor Danielle Diamaro at the Grant campus. Throughout the fall and spring semesters, there are projects to encourage students and faculty to be a part of. The following projects are the Clothesline Project, Butterfly Project, Painting Rock, and the Paper Lantern, where people write messages of hope and encouragement to the survivors. The big event will be March 31st at 7 p.m. at the Grant campus. At the event, there are special guest speakers, activities, and a march around the campus. For more information, please visit the Take Back the Night Facebook page or contact Professor Diamaro. Remember, shatter the silence and stop the violence.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet is a popular reference to William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, which implies that the names of things don't affect what they really are. Now you can include yourself. You should know, Suffolk County Community College's new chosen name policy lets you use a name you want to be known or identified by. That's different from your legal name. A legal name would be a name that appears on your passport, driver's license, birth certificate, visa, military ID, or U.S. Social Security card. Nicknames, aliases, and/or chosen names are acceptable. Profane, obscene, hate speech-derived, offensive, or derogatory names are not acceptable. For full details, you can check out the chosen name policy on the college's website here.
Has access to a computer or a printer, but at Suffolk, you have access to both. You should know that each of the Suffolk campuses hosts their own academic computing center. All you have to do is show your student ID in order to gain access to the facility and use any of the equipment. The computers have the most common software, like Microsoft Office and Firefox, so you can get all of your classwork completed. Professional staff is available to assist students if you need any help. For more information and lab hours, go to the college website at sunysuffolk.edu and search Academic Computing Center.
Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com. Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com.
Take Back the Night is an event at Suffolk Community College that brings awareness to the issues of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Take Back the Night has been held at Suffolk Community College since 2018, led by Professor Danielle Diamaro at the Grant campus. Throughout the fall and spring semesters, there are projects to encourage students and faculty to be a part of. The following projects are the Clothesline Project, Butterfly Project, Painting Rock, and the Paper Lantern, where people write messages of hope and encouragement to the survivors. The big event will be March 31st at 7 p.m. at the Grant campus. At the event, there are special guest speakers, activities, and a march around the campus. For more information, please visit the Take Back the Night Facebook page or contact Professor Diamaro. Remember, shatter the silence and stop the violence.
Hello, Suffolk Sharks. In today's news, priority registration for summer and fall 2022 begins on Monday, April 4th. Make sure to sign up for any future classes at either the Emmerman building or at home on the Suffolk homepage. Save the date and make the correct decision for your future.
And we're back with the Sharks halftime report. A pretty decent first half for those Sharks. Is still 24-18 as this halftime is about to go to an end. There were some great highlights you got to say from these Sharks, Brian.
Yeah, Peter, for this first one, Gaithan Phil Zane with a great layup there. He's in a great play as he went up. Right there. Nice Euro.
That was good. Nice finish right under the basket. And here's Goddard. Goddard with that great steal, and here comes with 3. Just great shot selection, and that was all net. Great shot by Goddard. Goddard flashing a little bit there, and as he could.
And up here, right there, the great two-pointer shot from Spencer Barnes. He's been a great lethal mid-range shooter for these Panthers.
And there's Knight again, the great shot selection. And there's
Joshua Blair.
And here's Laura Adams with our halftime report.
Coach Correa said that he really, during the halftime, he really wanted his team to regroup and refocus, and that they've been here before and just to relax, and that they've got this. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, with just 10 seconds left in this halftime, we're going to get ready to go up again. I'm pretty happy with these Sharks, you know. I got to say, first playoff game of all of their careers, and they're doing well. They're not really folding under this pressure. They're not really doing crazy, and they're really excelling in a way that we've seen all season. So hopefully they can stay the way they seem during the regular season, and they can ride that through all the way through the playoffs. Ain't that right, Brian?
That's definitely right, Peter. As you know, we're getting ready to come back into now. It's now the second half of this first playoff game for the Sharks. Hopefully, championship run. We don't know. We'll see in the future, depending on how this game goes. As it's 24-18 now, and you know, we're gonna get ready for this after this ready tip-off.
That's right, and we're real excited for this second half of Sharks basketball with a lot of great names and great news. Aaron Koskett is back out on the court. He seems to be all right. It was a lower quad injury, but the trainer there was able to really break that up and get that good. He's ready to go up again, and hopefully he can do it the same strength he was in this first half. You know, he just noticed he's kind of grabbing at it, but I think he's all right. And here he comes, Koskett at half court here, guarded by William Brown. And he's going to be Julius Goddard. Manderson back out over to Koskett, giving it out to AJ Knight, back over to Koskett. Koskett over to Goddard. He's going to drive, kicked it out, and that ball was out of bounds on Emmanuel Anakan.
Looks to be kicked.
Now Anakan has played with both his feet and his head in this game. Maybe he can play with every limb in his body here. And that's going to be Gaithan Filsame over to Manderson. Manderson over to Koskett. Koskett back over to Manderson. Manderson doesn't like the shot, so he's going to drive. He's going to take a shot. That's good. Great bank shot. That was the Timmy D bank shot.
Nothing but bank.
Nothing but bank. The bank is open, Ryan.
The bank is open.
And so here comes Cardi. Cardi's going to try and respond to that as he's guarded by Manderson. He's going to give it over to, that's going to be over to Kearney. So Kearney's going to try and hit some moves on him, giving it back over to Cardi.
It's a low pass there.
That's right. William Brown with the ball now. William Brown's going to take it over to the three-point line. Top of the keep here. Guarded tightly by Knight, so he's going to have to give it back over to Cardi. Cardi for 3. Wow. That's good.
Nice fadeaway.
Phenomenal fadeaway by Cardi. It's going to be 26-21 as here comes Manderson with an easy 2. And that's good.
Look at that.
Wow, that ball, that was luck there.
Wow, you don't see something like that every day.
No, Manderson might want to play the lotto after that shot. As here comes Kearney. Kearney's going to try and give it back over to Cardi. Kearney over to Cardi. Cardi's guarded by Manderson. Manderson's not going to give an inch. He's going to try and grab for it. Doesn't get it. And so he's going to give it over. That's William Brown over. Now Anakan. Anakan over to Barnes. Barnes under the net. William Brown couldn't hang on.
Out of bounds right into the ref's hands.
No. He wishes he had that one back there. And so it's going to be Sharks basketball with Koskett taking it up.
28-21 with 18 minutes and 18 seconds left in this half.
That's right, Ryan. With Manderson, he's going to try and look for the open man. He can't really move there. But there's Koskett. Koskett didn't like the shot. He didn't take it. He's going to give it over to Goddard. That's one of the things. Oh, there's Koskett. He was wide open, but he wasn't able to make that one. That's one of the things, Ryan. These Sharks have had great shot selection. They might have not taken as many shots, which causes more turnovers, but they're being a lot smarter in terms of what shots they take and when to use their opportunities.
They've had great shot selection, but here comes Aaron Koskett on a fast break.
Easy.
There you go.
Koskett. Koskett, he's back. I think that quad healed up just nicely over this halftime.
He's back in action.
Back in action indeed. He seemed to be all right. And that's great to see. That's going to be Carty guarded by Manderson again. Again, these two seem to be a little bit of arch rivals at this point in the game. That's going to be Carty's going to drive, he's going to shoot. Not able to finish, so Goddard's going to rebound, give it over to Manderson. Manderson took that out of the air like a receiver, so he's going to take two, and
Nice
there's another
floater.
one.
What a floater by Manderson.
Manderson seems to be the MVP of this second half so far with 17 minutes, 12 seconds left in this game. 32-21 Sharks.
That shot was floating like a balloon.
That's right. Manderson really taking the great opportunities, and he's making the most of his opportunities that he's got in this second half. He's really excelling, and he's really coming into his own in this second half.
I'm super, super excited for this second half as Coach Correa is trying to maybe make a game plan, trying to use his lethal, his material that he has on this team. Jordan Manderson with that great layup right there. And, you know, you can use guys like Aaron Koskett. He's back on the court now. Julius Goddard, Joshua Blair, all these guys have great talent. Now they got to use it to their use.
You know, speaking of Manderson, Ryan, Manderson off the court, his nickname is Shoes. Maybe the shoes came in clutch there, Ryan. Maybe those, I believe he's wearing the Paul George 5s there, Ryan.
They love these PG 5s. They wear them in practice. We see them in practice. We watch them at games. They're everywhere. I guess he inspired this love of shoes for this team. As he mentioned before, a couple of games ago, early in the season, he's got a great selection.
That's right. Shoes is looking real clean so far in this second half, Ryan. Hopefully you got to see a lot more in Shoes here. Now this timeout's going to come to an end soon. That's going to be Coach Correa is really drilling into his players. I'm sure he's reiterating that stay on point, keep doing what you're doing, and you can keep pulling away in this game. It's only 32-21 in this game. Hopefully the Sharks were up a little bit more at this point in the game, but they're still fighting and they're here. Hopefully they can extend this 11-point lead. It's going to be 17 minutes, 8 seconds. It's going to be William Brown to inbound the ball here. William Brown guarded by A.J. Knight. William Brown looks for the opening guy. Finds Carty. Carty's going to be guarded by Manderson. Manderson had a great stance there.
Notice Jeremiah Carty wearing the Kobe 5s.
Oh, great shoe out of him. Wow, those are nice shoes. William Brown's top of the keep, guarded by A.J. Knight. Oh, and that's going to be Romar Joseph subbed into this game here. Romar Joseph had a phenomenal first half. Oh. Rebound's going to go over to the Sharks. Manderson couldn't hold on. It's going to be out of bounds.
A lot of fallen guys out there. I saw a few, one under the basket, one on the Jordan Manderson on the sideline. It looks like this game has been really aggressive. Even in the first half, we had Romar Joseph. He was playing so aggressive that he almost hurt his wrist.
That's right. They're playing their hearts out. You know, they know what's at stake. It's the playoffs. They're playing their hearts out. They're doing all the intensity, all the passion, all they can. And unfortunately, Manderson went down hard, so he's going to have to get subbed out. Here comes Jalen Williamson, guarded William Brown now.
Backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation.
Wow.
Great, intelligent play by the Sharks. I believe A.J. Knight kind of baited him out there. Great play by A.J. Knight. That's a veteran move there. That's a sophomore veteran move.
A.J. Knight guarded him so much that he just forced to get back.
That's right. And so A.J. Knight's going to inbound the ball over to Koskett. Koskett's going to look for the open man. Doesn't find it, so he's going to move. Guarded by Carty here. So he's going to find it. Drive. Euro.
Wow.
Oh. Tough swat
Boards.
over by Anakin. Unfortunately,
boards.
Yeah, that was not going to count. That didn't count as there was a foul before, but boy, if that did, that was going to be a nasty block by Emmanuel Anakin.
6'8" tall.
That's right. He's quite the defensive standout. Quite the tall guy. It's going to be Carty. Carty guarded by A.J. Knight. Carty's going to try and direct traffic here. William Brown didn't like the shot, so he's going to try and drive. Can't find it here, though. Spencer Brown giving it out to Anakin. Anakin thought about it, didn't like it. Didn't get out to Spencer Brown. Foul on the play. Foul on the play by Romar Joseph. Romar kind of chalking it up to the ref. Didn't like that call.
No, he's not liking these calls. He's got a lot of fouls. I think he's got maybe 2 or 3.
That might be about 2 or 3 at this point in the game. And that's going to be a killer for these Panthers late in this game. Can't be something you have. So it's still 32-21 with 16 minutes left in this game. Swatted by the Panthers.
Wow.
Tipped in. Wow. Phenomenal play by...
These two have been on fire this game.
That's right.
Julius Goddard. Oh, look at the steal.
A.J. Knight for 3. No good. Jalen Williamson with the rebound. Giving out to Koskett. They thought there should have been a timeout there, but
wow!
Oh, wow!
Look at that.
Julius Goddard with another 3-ball. Phenomenal play by Goddard. That's his second 3 of the game, and he knows when to shoot them, Ryan.
Yeah, as soon as he's wide open, he takes those threes as soon as possible.
That's right. Interesting sequence by both teams there. And so they almost turned it over there, the Panthers. It's going to be Romar Joseph. Romar Joseph guarded by Phil Zame. And so that's Brown. Brown's going to call a play. Spencer Barnes couldn't head it. And that's going to be Sharks ball. 37-21 Sharks. With 15 minutes, 6 seconds left in this game. A nice 16-point lead is easy, and that's nice that you can sit on that, Ryan. Ain't that right?
Yeah, you got that right, Peter. I guess at a halftime, a little pep talk from Coach Correa in the locker room definitely probably helped them out there.
Yeah, Coach Correa must have said some wise words, as he usually does. And so here's going to be here's going to be Jalen Williamson. Williamson almost swatted. Wow.
That's his 3rd straight basket in this past, what, 5 minutes?
Julius Goddard is really feeling himself now.
The Skittles are finally kicking in.
Oh, he must have had the sour Skittles. Those are my personal favorite, Ryan, the sour Skittles. William Brown with 3. No good. So it's going to be boarded over by Geithen Filzing.
Strong defense.
Jalen Williamson, tough fought 2, can't finish. That's going to be a rebound by Emmanuel Anakan. Anakan, hard-fought rebound, just beat Julius Goddard. Julius Goddard is really feeling himself late in this second half.
Yeah, he's definitely putting all of his potential in this second half as, they trickle down to the end of the half.
So it's 39-21 with 14 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. You got to be happy if you're Coach Correa thus far, as these Sharks have really shown out a lot better than they did in this first half.
These Panthers look a lot faster than we've seen early in the first half.
No, they're a very fast team. But they've held them only to 3 points. Sharks have been able to hold them to 3 points thus far in the second half. Hopefully they can hold them to that as well. That's going to be ball out on the Sharks. It looked like it was going to be out on the Panthers, but ref's call. So it's going to be William Brown as the Panthers are going to sub in. That's going to be Jeremy Gonzalez. I believe that's the first time we're seeing Jeremy Gonzalez, first time in this game. As well as that's going to be Jaleel Kearney in this game as well. Anakin.
You need to dribble the basketball over here.
Coach Tom Keenan is really getting into his players as he really wants them. He's fighting for them.
He's getting a little heated now.
Yeah, I believe the mics actually picked that one up, Ryan. Kearney's going to take a shot here. Wow, great move by Kearney. Kearney diced him up and put him in the blender there. Cost is going to direct traffic here. He's going to make a play. Just gets into their spots. AJ Knight with the ball here, giving it out to Koski. Koski, great play by him. He was wide open, but he wasn't able to finish. Again, he went down hard, but he's okay now.
Let's hope he doesn't have another injury like back in the first half.
No, we gotta hope he's going a little easier. There was a foul on the play actually, so he's gonna take his free two now. Koskett shooting at an 88.3 free throw percentage, which is very high for this team and very high for this league. You got to say, Ryan, an 88% free throw percentage. That's phenomenal.
That is great for the Sharks.
And he's going to take a second one now.
So
can't
close.
Make it. Goddard got it.
Oh,
Goddard finished.
That's a 3-point play. Wow.
Goddard being a bully on that court, and he really capitalized on the opportunities he has.
Bully out on the playground, Julius Goddard.
Oh my goodness, and it's working for him. I think he should stay at that role.
That was stolen there.
Too.
That was stolen.
That's right. Jeremy Gonzalez kicks it out to William Brown. William Brown under the net. Can't finish.
Oh,
tipped in. Wow.
That was a little bit of luck.
No, he didn't make that first shot, but he was able to tip it out with that one hand. I believe he only had 2 fingers on that, and he was able to get that in. So William Brown gets another 2. Koski's going to have to take it at half court again out to AJ Knight. AJ Knight's going to take 2, not able to get it. Rebound Spencer Barnes.
Swatted it.
Spencer Barnes gives it out to Jeremiah Kearney. And so here's Kearney guarded by AJ Knight. Kearney's going to look for the open man. He's going to move around, give it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to speed on him. Gonzalez going to throw it up, not able to get it. Rebound over to Geithan Filzheim.
Oh, man.
Little too far. Looked like Daniel Jones with that overthrown pass right there, Ryan. Unfortunately, just overthrew that, and Jalen Williamson wasn't able to get to that ball in time.
This is where the Sharks take up their lead now, as they're up 42-25 with 12 minutes left. They got it in. They got it. They know what they're doing.
Let's not say that yet, Ryan.
No,
as
but
Tommy
you know.
Keenan subbed in Muhammad Akanabi. Akanabi on the court here, looking for the open ball. He's signaling. He thought he had it, but here's William Brown, diced him up. Wow. That was a nice sequence there by William Brown. A hard-fought two and a swish at the basket. So Roman Joseph and Akanabi have been subbed in for these Panthers now. Oh, another high pass. To be able to put dump down with it. Julius Goddard able to get another two. Julius Goddard. Julius Goddard, his shoe came off on that play, Ryan.
That was crazy.
Oh my goodness. 44-27 with 11 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game. Aaron Koskett didn't like the call, neither did I.
He didn't like that. I wasn't a fan of that one.
No, that was a tough call by the referee here. That's going to be a foul on the play. That's going to be Jaleel Kearney. Make that William Brown. William Brown's going to inbound that ball here now. Guarded by Jalen Williamson. Looking for the open. Williamson isn't giving him an inch. Oh, great play by Jalen Williamson.
His agility was so fast on that, and there
it is. And the two! Count it. Jalen Williamson having himself a senior night.
Layup packages.
Great sequence. He got that in between his legs. William Brown tried to go through the legs, but
like caught it right between them.
No, Williamson closed up the wickets.
Wow, that was a great Euro step pass.
And so here's William Brown. William Brown almost stole. Oh, and it is stolen by Goddard. Goddard.
Oh my God!
Showtime! Julius Goddard throws down the monster slam. He looked like Blake Griffin on that one. If Blake Griffin still had his knees.
Well, that was a
almost stolen by Koskett.
That was a great play.
And here's Kearney for three. Kearney not able to get it. It's going to be out. Wow, what a play. What a play by Julius Goddard, and here it is. Boom! Oh my goodness.
I told you, man. He was struggling a little bit in the first half, but he's got his rhythm going. He's got his groove back.
I think we counted that one on the Richter scale, Ryan. That was an earthquake. Wow, great play by Julius Goddard. That summarizes that second half.
It's like the whole floor shook.
And here's A.J. Knight giving out to Koskett. Koskett over to Williamson. Williamson back to Koskett and over to Geithan Filzheim. Geithan almost had the three, but Julius Goddard's under the hoop. He's going to look for the open man, not able to get it. That's going to be a turnover by the Sharks. 28-27 late in this second half. William Brown swatted up. Oh, Cardi was just too strong on that layup. Went right over the net. Jalen Williamson going to drive, look for it. Back out. Doesn't like it. Oh, that pass was lost, but it went over to Koskett eventually. And here's A.J. Knight looking for the open play. Giving back out to Koskett. Koskett's going to dissect. He's going to call a play. They're going to get into position.
Taking it slow here.
Yes, they are, and they don't need to go fast. Wow, great rebound. Hard-fought rebound, but the second time around, it's going to go over to the Panthers. Here's Cardi. Cardi guarded by Williamson. Williamson has been a pest for these Panthers.
Had to switch it up a little bit on the defense.
That's right.
Usually we'd have Koskett guarding on Cardi, but now it's Jalen Williamson.
They had to make that defensive change. William Brown for three. No good. Just over. But a great pickup and a great putback in by Roman Joseph. Joseph has been a great defensive and a reliable player for these Panthers, as the Sharks are up by 19 points with 8 minutes 58 seconds left in this game. 48-28-29. Ryan, what are you thinking thus far?
Well, this far, Peter, I'm really striving to the Sharks right now. You know, Julius Goddard got his swagger back. Those Skittles coming in handy as now he had a great dunk, great layups. He had 3 sets of 2-pointers in 5 minutes. That's something you don't see usually.
No, that was phenomenal. He must have had either the tropical or the wild berry. Or
We don't.
The sour.
We don't know.
Maybe
all I know
post-game,
it works.
we got to ask him what kind of Skittles he had, because they're hitting different, these Skittles.
I might have to use them at my games.
Oh my good. Yeah. Anytime I got to play, I think I got to have some Skittles every time. They must be the secret. Oh my goodness.
Must be the key to the dunks.
It has to be.
Dunk City over here.
It has to be. Maybe that or his 6'7" height. Oh, these Sharks are hyped now. Sharks are smelling blood in the water late in this game here.
They don't want no cats swimming in their aquarium, as cats don't like water.
Right you are, Ryan. Right you are.
I was waiting all game to say that.
And so A.J. Knight's going to take it up at half court, guarded by Emmanuel Anakan. So he's going to give it over to Manderson. Manderson over to Gytham. Gytham over to Goddard. Goddard for two. That's good. Splash.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Goddard is really feeling himself, having himself a career second half. Here's Cardi. Cardi swatting away at Manderson. Manderson tried to get it. Cardi kind of getting a little upset at himself there. Oh, almost stolen. Backcourt violation.
Sharks are up by 30, a whopping 31 points.
31,
they got their rhythm.
29. They've really found their rhythm here. And so it's going to be William Brown to inbound the ball, guarded by Jalen Williamson. Williamson, last time this happened, he was able to steal it from him. Hopefully he doesn't do that again for him.
Could potentially be another steal.
That's right. Cardi took it eventually. And here's Manderson. Manderson real close to the end.
Playing hard defense on.
Oh my God, he's not giving him an inch. He's really using those legs as an anchor. Emmanuel Anakan, he's going to look for something. Doesn't find it. Anakan guarded by Gytham. Gytham's holding him tight. Oh, just shot it up. Cardi just threw up a shot as the shot clock violation was going to a close, but just not a great sequence there by the Panthers.
Jeremiah Gardy felt that pressure. I could just feel it.
Oh, I'm sure he heard those footsteps, and here's Manderson's going to take it. Manderson, a little bit of a mismatch, guarded by Emmanuel Anakan. He's got about 1.5 feet on him.
That's some height difference.
That is some height difference. As there's Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes is able to come down with that ball. He's going to give it out to Cardi. Cardi's going to try and look for something here. Hopefully he can get something started late in this second half as the Sharks are up by. Oh,
wow.
Hard fought. Great play. Great two by Roman Joseph.
Fell on the ground pretty hard.
No, you gotta hope he's okay.
All game, he's been so aggressive. I wonder what's getting into him.
He wants the Sharks.
He wants to push for this game.
Oh, he's really fighting. He's really putting a lot of passion into this game. Roman Joseph, he may be a freshman, and these Panthers are pretty young. There's only 2 sophomores on this team now.
That's insane just to feel
only
like
2
think
sophomores.
alone.
So you gotta look. If you're one of these sophomores on this team, you gotta imagine they're one of the leaders on this team. So the Sharks, 50-32 Sharks basketball. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Julius Goddard for 3.
Wow,
Oh
my!
Again, Julius Goddard. Looking like the 3rd splash bro out here.
Wow. Just took over the Panthers right then and there.
Oh my goodness. I think the Golden State Warriors are going to be calling after this game. He's having himself a game, and he's got to be feeling it. Oh, Spencer Barnes for 2. Can't finish. Right
unlucky. Unlucky.
Unlucky play there. So here's A.J. Knight.
I feel like as the Sharks take it up slower and slower, they just find that rhythm back in action.
That's right. They're really taking their time. They're taking their smart plays. They're just intelligent. Goddard again.
Oh my!
Unable to get that one, but if he got that one, oh!
If he hit that, this whole roof would have went off it. It would have went off the roof.
Hard fought 2, and there's another 2 from Roman
Nice bounce.
Joseph. And so here comes Goddard. Goddard's going to take again, driving, unable to get
steal.
it. Stolen. He didn't like that play. He wanted to foul on the call. Roman Joseph does foul on the play. Foul on A.J. Knight. And so it's going to be William Brown to inbound the ball here again as Jeremy Gonzalez subs in. Jeremy Gonzalez going in for Emmanuel Anakan. William Brown going to look at the ball. Finds Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes guarded by Gytham.
Yvonne Filzane was subbed in. Julius Goddard.
Look at that. You got both Filzane brothers on the court. That's another 2. Wow. If I'm Coach Tommy Keenan, I'm loving this out of Roman Joseph. Roman Joseph, a freshman, he might be getting a lot more time next year.
Yeah, starting as a sophomore, he's probably gonna get that starting point guard position.
No, I'd love that if I was him. He's really played his heart out in this playoff game. He's played his heart, his soul. He's put all the passion into this game.
Coach Tommy Keenan's definitely got to make some moves next season, as he's got only 2 sophomores leaving. He's got all those freshmen.
He's got a lot of decisions to make.
That team could look like that's a great playoff contending team.
Next year, they got to be worried about them, because you got a lot of young guys who have a lot of playing time. As here's Manderson guarded by Cardi, giving it out to Williamson. Williamson going to try and push, try and fade away, but he doesn't like it, so he gives it out to Yvonne. Yvonne not seeing a lot in this game, but here he is now. Both Filzane brothers on the court. Jordan Manderson for 3. No good. Shot clock violation. Shot clock was winding down right at the end there, so Manderson had to just take that out. Here's Cardi guarded by Manderson. Cardi's going to give it over to Joseph. Roman Joseph guarded by Yvonne Filzane. Yvonne's got about a foot on him. Gonzalez guarded by Koski. Gonzalez going to drive. He's going to kick it out to Spencer Barnes. Spencer Barnes, an easy 2 by him.
It's a clean layup.
No, easy layup. That was a reliable play. You know, big guy who can really finish. That's what you need. 53-38 with 5 minutes, 18 seconds as the Panthers take a timeout. Tommy Keenan has got to be, he's energetic, he's clapping, he's really getting into this game. As here's a replay of that play before. Here's Barnes. Barnes with a great 2. As you haven't seen, he's been struggling a little bit under the net, struggling in the paint a little bit. You hate to see it, but he was able to get that 2 there, and you like to see that.
And it's for the new guy, Gabriel Souza, looking to get ready for his maybe potentially get his first start for when we're here.
Hopefully, Ryan, he can get his first playoff game in, as he was ineligible this first half of the season. So for many of you Shark fans, you're going to notice that he's a different guy on this court. He's a new guy on this court. You don't really know him, but hopefully he's going to be good. And hopefully you'll see him a lot more next year, as he is also a freshman. So in terms of the Panthers, the only 2 sophomores were Emmanuel Anakan, who is that 6'8" defensive anchor. You got to hate to lose him next year. And William Brown, that deadly 3-point shooter. So if I'm Tommy Keenan, I'm upset that I'm losing these key, valuable players on my team. But I'm happy that I have so many other opportunities in these young freshmen who have really gotten a lot of playing time. You know, Cardi, their starting point guard, is a freshman. You'd love to have a guy who has a lot of experience. He started a lot of games, and he's going to do it again, hopefully, for you next year.
That should be a switch.
And so Manderson's going to give it out to Koskett here. Sharks ball with 5 minutes, 13 seconds left in this game. Geison's going to give it over to Williamson. Williams going to drive, doesn't like it. He's going to give it out to Koskett. Koskett over to, Yvonne held on to it. Wasn't able to.
The refs called that one.
No, that it looked for a little bit that they weren't going to call it, but they did. He was out of bounds. And so here's Cardi and the Kobe 4s, I believe you said, Ryan?
What's up?
The Kobe 4s?
Kobe 5s.
The Kobe 5s.
Bruce Lee's.
I was going to say, that is a little bit of a Bruce Lee color scheme there. As there is Joseph. Joseph over to Anakan. Anakan back over to Joseph. Joseph's going to take 2. No good. Williamson with the rebound. Williamson again showing off that great defensive and rebounding prowess that he has.
All game, Jalen Williamson has been getting so many rebounds, offensively and defensively. He's been one of those key players for the Sharks coming into the second half, winding down as of now.
He's showing up late in this game, and he showed up all season for these Sharks.
A lot of these guys are starting to come up slowly now, as Julius Goddard. Even in last season, he was an amazing player in the fall season. Fall, winter, like in more just December.
I don't believe that this league has a 6th Man of the Year award, but if there were, I'm sure Jalen Williamson would be in very high contention for this. He'd be a great candidate. As Koskett's going to take 2 now, not able to make that first one. Koskett unhappy with himself after that first play. He really wished he had that one back. So it's 53-38 late in this second half. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left. He's going to take his second shot now here. It's good. Nothing but net. He recovered on that one. He was upset with himself on the first one. He made sure to make it all the way 100 times better that second time around.
He's definitely going to be practicing those in practice right after this game, getting ready for the championship, hopefully.
Absolutely. Cardi guarded by Manderson. Manderson's sporting some bright orange socks there, Ryan. I don't know if you noticed that all game. Manderson's got some bright orange socks. I don't know. Maybe there's those lucky socks, lucky playoff socks.
A little bit of twist to it, you know.
Maybe. As here's Spencer Barnes going to be at the line. Spencer Barnes is going to get an easy 2. Hopefully he can make them both for himself. It's 54-38 still. Barnes not able to make that. It's going to be Koskett. Koskett over to Manderson.
Panthers are playing some strong defense on these Sharks.
That's right, absolutely. Manderson and Koskett did a little switcheroo there. They took each other's spots exactly. So Cardi's still guarding Koskett in that same spot. Manderson is just that. They're looking for an opportunity.
Cardi's got to watch those reach-ins.
Over to Yvonne. Yvonne wasn't able to finish. So it's going to be a rebound. Panthers rebound over to Roman Joseph. Here's Cardi slowly taking it up, giving it back out to Brown. Brown thought about it, didn't like it, so he's going to drive, dish it out. Giving that back out to Roman. Roman going to take a shot. Almost had it, didn't get it. Koskett looking around, looking for his, taking it back up, telling him to slow down. Manderson, hot potato right back.
I love how Koskett keeps his head up the entire time.
Panthers a little bit of confusion on that court. They were not in the right assignment as Manderson was wide open, but the Sharks weren't able to capitalize on it.
54-38.
There's Cardi. Cardi with the steal. Guarded by 2 Sharks. Wow! Blocked by Yvonne Filzame, but
Aaron Koskett got in the way.
Koskett got in the way, and I believe it's going to be a foul on the Sharks, so that block may not count. 54-38 with 3 minutes, 1 second left in this first game of Sharks basketball, playoff basketball, that is.
This definitely was an exciting one to watch.
No, this is a phenomenal first game for these Sharks in terms of playoffs. In terms of guys who don't have a lot of experience in the playoffs, this has been phenomenal for them. This has been exactly what they've been looking for, and I'm sure Correa's got to be happy after this one. It's just Cardi with his first shot. He makes it. Cardi able to make that first shot. Cardi shooting at a 64.8 free throw percentage, so it's pretty reliable. It's pretty solid free throw percentage. You got to be happy with your starting point guard shooting numbers like that. Jeremiah Cardi going to take his second one now. Unable to make it. Oh,
Man.
Julius Goddard couldn't hang on.
Speaking of Julius Goddard, I noticed when he was getting ready to come up, he's got Skittle socks.
Does he really?
Look at that.
Look at that. He's got his Skittle socks. He's got his Skittles before the game. He's got his Skittle socks. I think that's what it is. The more Skittles that he has, the better he plays.
Any flavor you can imagine, he's got them.
I expect him to wear some Skittles knee pads next game, hopefully. Williamson able to dish that out. Julius got it back over to Manderson. Manderson's going to give it to A.J. Knight. A.J. Knight's going to stand at half court. Not really going to do much. He was trying to waste time there.
Really haven't seen much from A.J. Knight this game. Usually, usually he's putting up these numbers.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a rebound.
Offensive rebound.
What?
Wow.
What a sequence by Julius Goddard. Showing off that athletic prowess that he has. Showing that athletic dominance.
He had both guys jump and put him in.
Oh, my goodness. Just in a league of his own right now. Julius Goddard's on Mars.
Nice steal.
Swatted away by Geithen Filzame. A.J. Knight able to pick that up, take it up. He can take it up slowly again, trying wasting more time with a little bit more than 2 minutes left in this game. 56-39, Sharks basketball. Geithen Filzame's going to take it top of the key, give it out to Jalen Williamson. Jalen Williamson going to look around, dish. Oh, almost hit a backwards dribble there. A.J. Knight going to take 2. That's good.
Now, as we say, he wasn't getting any action. He got it.
A.J. Knight. A.J. Knight's going to be walking back on that one. He had a great sequence there for him. Manderson again guarding Cardi. These seem to be arch rivals. Hopefully they're arch rivals next year.
Wow.
Great
three-pointer.
Great three-pointer over by Jaleel Kearney. Jaleel Kearney starting to heat up late in this second half.
Look at that, Julius Goddard.
Julius Goddard.
Those Skittle socks.
Those Skittle socks, just phenomenal. Phenomenal that you see him really owning up to that. That's, oh my goodness, you love to see it. I didn't notice that, Ryan. I just thought he was wearing some rainbow socks.
When he was coming up, getting ready to come out and get his to get a sub in. I noticed it. It's like, what the? That's some Skittle socks? No. I guess it's the Skittles, man. I don't know what it is.
You know what that means, Ryan? If the Sharks go deep in these playoffs, he should be wearing those socks every single game. He has to, because if he doesn't, we don't know what's gonna happen.
We don't know. I know we interviewed him a couple times during the season, and he always mentioned Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. That was his key, and I don't know why, but that's how it works.
Absolutely. After this game, I'm sure Laura Adams, we're gonna have to ask her to see what kind of Skittles Julius Goddard is his favorite.
Maybe we'll give some recommendations after the game.
Of course. Maybe we got to give him some Skittles after this season. He's really earned them. He's earned himself a truckload of Skittles after this season. Maybe a trip with Marshawn Lynch. He's earned a visit with Marshawn Lynch. Him and Goddard love their Skittles. As these Panthers have gotten back onto the court, Sharks break their huddle. Here they go. And here he is. That's Gabriel Souza subbing onto the court. His first playoff time now. He was ineligible that first half of the season, Ryan, so you didn't see him in those other broadcasts that we had. But we're happy to have him now, and we're glad to have him late in this season.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what he does in his first minute and 30 into this game. Ball goes right to him.
Wow. I think that was a steal by him, actually.
Got to get some chances up to him.
Wow, only about 10 seconds in, he's already got himself his first steal.
First touch. That's got to be a memorable moment.
Great memorable moment.
Core memories.
Core memory. Yeah, there he is for three. Gabe not able to break it down. He had an open shot there, but he wasn't able to put that one down. Here's Cardi over to William Brown. William Brown's going to go around and pick and roll. Not able to shoot that three. Wow.
Looks like he's got some hops, too.
He's got some hops. He's got some long arms there on Gabriel Souza. Souza able to get himself a rebound, so now he's got a steal and a rebound, Ryan.
That's a great way to start off your first playoff game.
That's right.
That's right.
Play him, Jeremy.
As here's Manderson. Manderson back over to Knight. Knight guarded by Cardi. Manderson's going to try and over to Souza. Souza under the net. Not able to finish. So close. He was so close. He almost had it. And here's Joseph. Joseph able to finish with a hard
trickled in.
Just trickled in. Beautiful. 29 seconds left in this game. 58-44. Suffolk basketball. That's Knight taking it up, guarded by Joseph. Picked it out. 19.6 seconds left in this playoff game.
It was a little bit more of a low-scoring game as both teams played great defense on both sides of the ball.
Defensive game, absolutely, Ryan. As here's Julius Goddard. He's going to try and waste a lot of time with 13 seconds left in this game.
Kill that clock, Julius.
Guarded by Barnes. I think they're going to let that clock just run out now. Goddard holding it on to it now. 3, 2, 1. And there it is, the first playoff win of this season for the Suffolk Sharks. Great game. They came out 58-44.
That was a great win. I'm as a fan, I'm a little bit of a fanboy. Very proud of these Sharks.
Absolutely. And a great, hard-fought, passionate game by both ends. Great defense, great energy, great scoring, and just a great opener if you're the Sharks.
Great way to start this playoff run as they continue now.
Both teams going to shake hands now. They were great competitors here. You got to be happy on both ends. A lot of players had great performances there.
Let's go! It's getting hyped.
Julius Goddard came over to us. He's real hype after that playoff
sidelines with us. Just give us a nice handshake.
He's had himself a playoff performance for the ages here.
I gotta ask him about those Skittle socks, man.
I'm sure we have to get him that post game for the Skittle socks. Just wow. (58-44). That final score of Suffolk Sharks basketball. Great, phenomenal game.
Yeah, it was a great way to do it. As the advance to the next round of the playoffs, it's going to be a great one. We're going to see some great action.
Absolutely. And back out. You're watching Sharks TV and you're listening on Suffolk Radio. We'll be right back with the postgame after this.
Looking for more Suffolk sports content? Whether you are a fan of basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, or even esports, SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com is the right place for you. Check out the upcoming schedule for all men's and women's events, as well as rosters, coaches, and accolades. Also be sure to click on the Sharks TV tab for interviews with players and coaches, as well as a direct link for live telecast games produced by Suffolk's Remote Truck. Stay involved with SUNYSuffolkAthletics.com.
Learn how to ride a motorcycle? Well, now you can. Come join Suffolk's motorcycle training course at the Ammerman campus, parking lot 8C, Saturdays and Sundays. For more information, call 631-862-7433 or email us at info@lrn2ride.com.
Hi, I'm Vincenzo Mediate, Program Director of Suffolk County Community College Internet Radio, here to help you make SCCCIR.com a little more accessible on your mobile device, Apple or Android. Let's start with Apple. Open up Safari and navigate to SCCCIR.com. Then tap the Suffolk Radio Play button right on the webpage. That'll open up the station's web player. Then tap the share button at the bottom of the screen. That's the box with the arrow pointing upwards in it. Then on the bottom row of icons, scroll to and tap add to home screen. On the following screen, name the shortcut. I recommend Suffolk Radio. And press add. Now on to Android. Open up the internet app, navigate to SCCCIR.com and tap play beside the Suffolk Radio logo, which opens the station's web player. Then tap the menu button on the bottom right. Those are the three horizontal lines. Press add page to, home screen, and then that's it. You just have to press add. There you go. Suffolk Radio just became a little easier to get to. So let the music play on. It's all hits all the time on Suffolk Radio.
Wow, what a first game in these playoff series for the Suffolk Sharks. Hopefully a long playoff series for them, a long year for them.
Yeah, as we asked Coach Correa, their next game is on Saturday. So it's gonna be a great one. We're gonna see what they can do, who they're playing. I'm very, very excited.
Absolutely. And here's Laura Adams with our sideline report.
I'm here with Coach Correa. Coach, first of all, congratulations on your win. That was an amazing game.
Thank you.
You mentioned at halftime that you spoke to the team saying that you told them to regroup, refocus, and relax. Clearly, that worked. What would you say was the turnaround for the second half?
Well, I think I got on my guards and I explained to them that they really didn't show up the first half, so there was a focus there. But our heart and soul is Julius Goddard. So when in doubt, we go to Julius, and he usually responds, and today he did big time.
He absolutely did. He had a great game. He had 22 points. Going into the semifinals on Saturday and into the weekend, what do you expect to see from the team in the first half this time?
I expect a more relaxed team. This was their first go-around being in the tournament, so even though it was home court, they were nervous the first half. I don't expect that the first game of the semifinals.
Great. Well, they played amazingly, and thank you so much. And congratulations to you and the team on the win.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Go Sharks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And so that's going to be it for that first game for the playoffs. Hopefully one of many. Again, I have to reiterate that hopefully these Sharks are going to go farther. The 1 seed at 18-3, making that 19-3 with that playoff game, with that playoff win. And here we're going to look at some highlights of this game. Here's Jalen Williamson doing a spin move. Nice shot up there. Nothing but net. Great shot by him. Manderson over to Gytham. Gytham under the hoop. There it is. Another two. Easy two by him.
Fast break from Goddard. This is a good one, too. Nice three-point shot. Bam.
That was hype. That was really when he started coming into his own. Flashing a little bit of Steph Curry right there.
Little flick of the wrist. Nothing can go wrong with that.
Absolutely. And there's Anakin. Anakin was a great three-point shooter in this game.
I'm still mind baffled that he's 6'8" tall.
No.
He's a big guy. I was sitting next to him earlier, and I was like, wow.
Ooh, he was towering over us, that's for sure, Ryan. There's Manderson. Manderson over. Nice two. Great
was
shot
open.
Selection. Pank was open. And that was a Cardi. Nice strutting those Kobe fives. And again, it was a long ball. It was a game for the long ball. A lot of three-point shots. A lot of 3 points made. And a lot of great hard-fought, aggressive game.
Just like here, Aaron Koskett.
It was plays like that that won them the game. Fast break plays, the great shot selection, under the hoop, easy two. Just widen that array.
Julius Goddard, as Coach Cray said, we go to Julia. I'm sorry, we go to Julius Goddard. Like, you know, it's a great way to end this game off. As you know, Coach Cray has faith in him. He's definitely proven himself on the court, on and off the court as well. Even at practices, he seems like a leader.
That's right. And with those Skittles, absolutely he's a leader. We have to check later today what kind of Skittles is his favorite. I got to go find him after this.
Look at that dunk. That's crazy.
That was hype.
Well, I almost came up out of my chair because of that.
Oh, my goodness. I was feeling the earth rumble. And here he is again with another three. He was really chirping there. He's chirping his own bench. What a guy. That's Gonzalez. Gonzalez giving it over to Spencer Brown. Spencer Barnes make that. There's Manderson. I think that might have gone through his legs. Oh, and there's Gytham.
I think so. Nice Euro step to finish out the layups.
Absolutely. So a great first game. Exactly what Coach Correa was looking for. Not the great first half, but that was phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, Peter. It's been a great one. Definitely a great win for Sharks basketball. As we play on Saturday. I'm looking very, very forward to it, and maybe we could push off for Sunday's championship game.
Hopefully we can make more of this and have a great year for these Suffolk Sharks.
Thank you guys for tuning in, watching on Sharks TV, and listening to Suffolk Radio. I'm Ryan Forte alongside Peter Nicolino. We'll see you guys soon.